If you have any form of adverse credit, then you need to watch this video. So the other day we've helped a mortgage customer who had 15 defaults, 3 of which were in the last 6 months for communication bills, for phone bills. We work very closely with lenders who will look at what the defaults are for, how much the default was for, and when it was. So for example, they're very considerate when it comes to things like communication, so telephone defaults, utility defaults, and they'll take a view on them, and some of them will completely ignore those defaults. If it's within the 6 months, they can still offer them a mortgage, and this particular customer, it was with a 10% deposit. If it's anything over 6 months, again, it's particular how much the default was for, what it was for, when it was for. The longer period that's passed since the last bit of adverse credit, the better the interest rate is going to be, or the lower the deposit will be. So there's loads of different lenders that will take an actual practical and a plausible view on things, rather than just being, you've had a blip, you've had missed payments, you've had a CCJ, you've had a default, therefore you can't get a mortgage. They'll take a proper overview and they'll underwrite it with a human being approach. They'll look at the situation, understand what had happened, look at your finances, and they'll make a view based on that, a sensible view. If it's right to do the mortgage, they'll do the mortgage. But just because someone's got a default within the last 6 months doesn't mean that they can't get a mortgage.